Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here, guys. You never know what's going on. Not Frankie's Just Tarot. We got weird messages, guys. I do want to say, like, there are certain messages that I won't reveal. Now, I've got a business to run, guys, and I'm not allowed to say certain things. So I was reading over some of your comments, and somebody says, well, I thought, how come you're not revealing all the messages? I have to use discretion as to what messages. Know that if I'm not revealing some information, it's because I'm not allowed to reveal it. Okay, so you're just gonna have to bear with it. I am not gonna lose my business over disclosing information that I'm legally not allowed to disclose, guys. That is something you should know. And somebody said, another comment said, well, I thought you weren't going to talk about this situation anymore and bring it up. Well, I'm not going to not talk about your past person. But there is certain information that I'm not willing to read, disclose. Okay, especially if it is to do with certain subjects that I don't want to entertain. I have to protect my own energy. I have to protect my business. And I have to protect my own household. And so that's just the way it is, guys. I've got rules to follow on my channel. You know what I mean? So I'm only going to reveal what I'm legally allowed to reveal, what I feel spiritually led to reveal. Guys, I'm not entertaining, like, there are certain things that I have not been willing to reveal, because a lot of those things have to do with black magic, and I don't mind saying things about black magic, but some of these are like really in depth, and I'm not willing to go there. I've got grandchildren, I've got children, I have a household and a business to run, and I'm not doing that. I mean, it's different if people are going out and they really are under attack with a lot of things, then they should be seeking out professional assistance and not coming to tarot for those answers if it's really like deep and dark. You know what I'm saying? Don't use me, my resources, or my energy to deliver those messages. I'm not going to. So for those of you that were commenting on that, that is your answer. I don't blame you for asking, but just because I'm a tarot card reader does not mean that I am willing to start dabbling into things that my spirit guides are telling me not to dabble into. Just because it's showing up in the tarot does not mean I am to reveal those messages. It just is bringing me to awareness. I'm not going to disclose that certain, like, I mean, someone says, I thought you weren't going to talk about the past or negative energies. Well, I mean, it depends how negative it is, and it depends on whether my spirit guides tell me to reveal those messages or not. There are certain messages that I know is karmic energies just playing with my readings, and that is not to be revealed because it is distorted information. And me as a reader, I am told what is distorted information and what is not distorted information. That's why I won't reveal certain things, because I know it's a game and I'm not playing into it. Okay, so tarot is based on past, present, future, guys. You cannot eliminate the past. And there will be negative energy, because I mean, there is negative energies. I try hard to not have those in readings, but guys, there's just certain information I'm not willing to discuss or put myself in harm's way over. It's not happening for anybody. Nope. They can go to another reader for that because it won't be through me. So that being said, that's the answer. It's like, okay, you want me to reveal certain things, but is it for the collective's higher good to know that information? And sometimes the answer is no, it's not. And it's not just your higher good, it's mine, myself as a reader. I'm not willing to start dabbling in the information that they want to dabble in, and I'm not doing it. And that's my God-given right. It's higher learning. You could be getting a letter, a message, a good message about finances, a success. But always keep in mind, what I'm trying to say, because the negative energies will come out, guys. We're talking about karmic energies. Okay? Soulmate connections, and within every soulmate connection you are going to have negative energies, or you would be together. I mean, let's face it, either that or we just don't talk about soulmates. But even if we don't talk about soulmates, we're going to get some negative energy. I mean, you can't just get all good messages all the time. It's not going to happen. We don't live in a bubble. We don't live in a world where nothing goes wrong. I mean, we're in times, guys, where there is a lot of negative energy in the world. In your neighborhoods, in your jobs, in your relationships, in your families, around the world. I mean, it's impossible to not have negative energy. Right here there is negative energy, but it's not serious yet. So it's looking like new doors are opening up for you, successful finances that are coming in, wealth, timing. See? Now, that's why it's up to me as a reader to use discretion. Now, see, the funny thing about tarot is it's what you want to manifest. It is what you want to breed into your life and what you allow into your life. Now, how do I say this that everybody's going to understand? Especially when it's to do with past life karma, when it is past life gifts, past life karma. You always have good energy and you will always have negative energies. And that is why it is up to you to sort out your own energy. I read for the collective. I'm picking up on the energies that are around you. Not my energy. I'm picking up on your energies. So some of you, and I'm going to be straight up, some of you have been surrounding yourself or been involved with some very negative energies, which is why I'm picking it up. A lot of you are chosen or anointed or are spiritual workers. And you will always have negative energy attacks, which is why the tarot can be a good thing to find out who your enemies are, information of things of how you need to protect yourself. Okay? Now, how negative is negative? I mean, I have to ask my guides, what is it that I'm allowed to reveal? What is it that I should reveal? And I have decided as a reader to reveal things that I feel will protect you, or information that you may need to help you through some negative energy and things that will protect you, because it's very clear you have a lot of enemies, you have a lot of hate around you, and people that hate you, despise you, and wish ill upon you. One, people from past lives. Two, people on this current life. This it's about this money. It's about this courtship. It is about these gifts. You could be receiving very good news. Now, somebody might be traveling. Somebody may be, you see what I mean? You always got an enemy, guys. And it is the information that the tarot is providing to help you keep ahead of your enemies. Not saying you don't know how, but quite honestly, there's a lot of you that don't even know who your enemies are. And there are a lot of you who don't realize who has been working against you. Because you're busy manifesting and it's looking like you're a real sweetheart. You may not even realize who your enemies are. These are fakes, people that are wearing false masks. And you are reaching some kind of fulfillment. And wealth. High honor and justice is being served to you. So someone is Jesus. Okay, you guys gotta just let me be a reader, okay, and reveal what my guides naturally tell me to do. Someone says, how come you're not reading the cards as you bring them out? Why? Because many of it is messages that have been delivered over and over and over again. So you can go back to those old videos and watch them if you choose, but I don't like repeating and repeating and repeating unless something has changed. And it would seem as if we're getting repeating messages because it's in your energy. It's your energy I read for. I pick up on your energy and those people that are around you. That's why I keep picking it up in reads. Or we would be talking about totally different subjects than what we've been talking about. And that is your responsibility, not mine. To get rid of those negative energies. I'm going to have to tell you, though, I can tell you that people have been wishing ill upon you. Your enemies are wishing ill upon you, which is why it's in the read. And my job as a reader is to call in divine support, because thoughts are can be considered like spell work. Thoughts, negative thoughts, positive thoughts. Not everybody thinks of you in a positive way, which is why it keeps coming out in the reads. Someone was wishing ill upon you, okay? And these people might be having it returned to sender, which is why a lot of people, are increasing those negative energies. It's been ineffective to you. So they keep increasing those negative thoughts, the spell work, whatever they're doing. Thoughts are spell work. And I can tell you right now, people were wishing ill upon you. So how does the divine support the collective energy? Well, to advise you of that, not to instill fear, not to instill negative thoughts. It is to protect you. That's Spirit's job, to protect you and to keep steps ahead of your enemies. I can't tell you, these are general reads. I can't tell you specifically by name who your enemies are, but I can tell you, most of you know, some of you don't have a clue, but there's no excuse for not protecting your own energy and protecting your own selves. I can only reveal it. I can pray for you, but you have to pray for yourself, and you have to take authority over your own lives. It'd be nice if we lived in this dream little world where nobody thought ill of you and wished you ill harm, but that's just not a reality. Okay? You could be getting a sudden visitor or a sudden phone call. Somebody may be going through a period of ill health. This is a habitual liar who is closed off their heart. Someone that's to teach you to set up boundaries, to protect yourself from heartbreak, from closed off people. Your energy is all around these people, whether in spirit form, it's mentally. Your energy mentally is around these people. Now, spell work, karmic connections, difficult relationships. You could be looking at new love, and because you are mirroring this person, something is brewing. So this is what I'm trying to say. Okay, when you've got jealous karmic energies, now that doesn't mean, dark karmics and blah, blah, blah. It's just unhealthy relationships. Relationships that are unhealthy. Okay, And you've got these people that are obsessed with what you're doing because you're stable, because you are solid, okay? These people are going through financial problems, they're going through health problems, they're going through financial delusions and hating on you because you're confident, hating on you because you are confident, wealthy, solid. Take it as it resonates. People hate for different reasons. I can't sit here all day and tell you all day long why people hate you. They hate you because they hate you. They're jealous, primarily. They want what you have. And when you have energies like that, they start up trouble. And that's just the bottom line. People project onto you their own insecurities, their own issues. These are not your issues. They're their issues. And it's up to you as a collective to keep their issues as their issues. Whether that's praying for protection, divine protection, or intervention for your own behalf. Because something is brewing. There's always something brewing all the time. And it's important for you to stay grounded, to know your value, your worth, love on yourself, and deepen your connections to spirit. Because a lot of these freaking people, and give gratitude for their protection because they're going through losses. Since you have gotten your freedom, they are getting their karma for their own delusions. It is your faith and you paying attention to the signs and clues that are giving you courage. And that's why the divine flow is increasing your energetic fields and clearing you of all these people. And by you allowing and trusting the universe to take over the situation, it's not your burden to carry. You're being blessed for doing that. When you let the divine do their works, like, people want to come on to tarot and they want to say what the tarot card readers are supposed to say, what they want to hear. That's not what tarot's about. Tarot is telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. It doesn't seem as if your life has been working prior to this, so let spirit guide you. Take the information that the tarot has. Take it or leave it. I don't care. But I can tell you the reason why you're getting such negative attacks. It is because once you start allowing the universe to work in your life and to take over your burdens, and you're increasing your faith and you're increasing your stability, no, people don't like it. Misery likes company, guys, whether anyone wants to hear that or not. Be around those people who want to see you do well. I cannot help in a tarot card reading if people hate you. That's not my job. My job is to be open with you and be courageous enough to speak my truth to you, same as you are courageous enough to speak your truth to others. So invite help. This is the true offering. Something has got to change. And in order to bring around change, you cannot be an ostrich with her head stuck in the sand thinking everybody has your best interest out for you, because you know perfectly well that they do not. So me as a reader, I would be a complete liar if I was to tell you that, oh, everybody loves you, everybody's this, not everybody loves you. Okay? Not everybody has your best interest at heart, that's up to you to decide who does and who doesn't, not me. So I can only tell you that a lot of people are trying to create you grief because they themselves are in grief. So when they cast out, say, dark magic against you, or go and do spell work against you, or they're involved in these dark energies, I don't particularly like reading for them, to be honest with you. But me as a reader, I've got to make a distinction what you need to know and what you don't need to know. I'm not here to like, there's certain things I'm not going to reveal because I don't want them to get, I have to be realistic in what I reveal, or there's no sense in me doing a reading. But there's certain things I am not going to give power to. And that is the real wicked. The real wicked. The ones that are doing the utmost. People live in a dream world and they think this does not exist. Does not go on out there. And let me tell you, it does. It does. You just have to read the comments to know that it exists. Okay, guys? So we can't be walking around with blinders on. Oh, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. We need to hear it. Spirit figures, you need to hear it. There are certain things I'm not entertaining, though, as a reader, for anybody. And because you're reaching new money and new destiny, the more problems you're going to have, the more grief people are going to try and send your way. And that's just the way it is, because people like to control people. That's why. And they're very persistent. So ask for help. Divine intervention. You know what I mean? It's about investments, partnerships, and the past. And keep stable, keep grounded, and keep taking action. So you could be reconsidering a decision. Spirit's telling you that this person was in denial and is having money problems. Something unexpected is happening in their life. And you've had to be patient because you're getting a windfall. And the more money you receive and the more good things that Spirit is doing for you, it would seem the more enemies you have. Now, it's backfiring on them because they're getting their karma. So who better than to look for is somebody who's got a windfall. And that's the bottom line. That's why you're being told to beware. Because you are getting a windfall. This is something you've been diligent for, something you've been patiently working on, working in silence, working alone, collecting all this, allowing that you've learned the arts of manifestation and how to build. And that's why you're being told beware, because these people are out of control with their spending, their money, their delusions, their spell work, whatever they're doing. They're having a lot of setbacks. They're having a lot of losses while you are being motivated and getting a lot of gain. So whenever you have those two and people are getting their karma, they want to look at you pretty much as a meal ticket. Okay, what can I say? And they'll do spell work and they'll do whatever they gotta do to acquire this finance. And that's just the bottom line. This is justice. You're getting gifted money, and these are things that you worked your ass off for, and you're learning to work smarter. And that's why you have a lot of financial growth. And these people keep making mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake. And you have said yes to the things that you said that you can't do. You have proven people wrong. People go, that's impossible. That's impossible. Well, it might be impossible for them, but it's not impossible for you or the divine. Okay? You'll only accomplish what you think you can. You will never accomplish more. Whether that's in finance, whether that's in love, whether that's in friendships. You tell me right now how many friends you can count on one hand, and I'll bet you they're on one hand. True friends. Jealousy and stress. I'm telling you. Towers, financial setbacks, all because they walked away from this love contract and got themselves stuck in heavy burdens. Now look, they made a deal with the devil, and now they're getting burned. People don't realize this could be when you make a deal with the devil will come collect. Period. You do not get something with the devil for free. There is no freebies with the devil. None. Some people actually would sell their souls to have money. People would sell their souls. People would sell their children. People would sell their partnerships. People would sell anything to acquire wealth. But when you do that, and that's why a lot of people use spell work. But when you make deals with the devil will come collecting just like a paycheck. That's why, just saying. Which is why you're being divinely protected from these energies. To bring you in justice, fairness, high ranks, high-ranking official energy, respect, integrity, and honor. You've chosen to walk the high road. You've chosen to be fair. You've chosen to be just. You've chosen a path what other people cannot follow. They're not allowed to go where you're going. Why? They're dealing with the devil. That's why. And I'm sorry, but it's the truth. You make a deal with the frickin' devil, the devil will come collect on payday. Time to pay up your debt. You're a leader. You're no follower. You took the high road. You took the path of integrity, honor and respect, fairness and justice. That is why you get justice. You do good, you get good. You do bad, you get bad. And that's as plain and simple as it gets. That's why you're being told to celebrate. Be grateful for the blessings you have. And these people don't like it. It's an illusion. They want to be haughty, put their nose up in the air, think that they're better than you, think they're smarter than you. They're fools, Spirit saying. Straight up, they're foolish. Go chasing after the wand, now they're embarrassed. They're regretting their actions. They're stressed out. They're worrying. They could have taken the actions to do what you did, but instead they chose to take the path of sneaking, cheating, stealing, lying. You deal with the devil and you get tempted with the devil comes to collect. The devil does not care who gets destroyed. And now they're hurt. Gotta learn a lesson. That's a big lesson to learn. That's a big mistake. But God told them, don't go down that road because you're gonna create a lot of hurt, a lot of injustice. Take the high road. You'll be celebrating. But what did they do? They chose another direction. So now it's time to pay the piper. There you go. Well, you get good news. You know your worth, you know your value, you took the high road, you chose to do the appropriate thing, you chose a good path, and that's why you're being blessed. Does everyone like it? Obviously not. They don't look like they're doing too good all over here. Just saying. Third parties, they should have blocked them. Instead, they chose a path of denial. That's like denial instead of truth and clarity. Oh well, instead of following their heart. You spoke the truth. They could have taken the honest path like you did. They could have worked hard at this relationship. You know what I mean? Instead, they chose to play. And now they're going broke. They chose to leave you out in the cold and let you work alone. Well, now you're working alone and now you're getting the victory. So what do they want? They got greedy. They got selfish. I don't know. Jealous. They tried to make you jealous. They tried to make you envious. Now they're in the energy of jealousy and envy and revenge and one-upping each other and all this bullshit. Stay over there with your crap. That's why you took a spiritual path, okay? You chose to be silent. You chose to just apply yourself to your work. You chose to just trust your intuition. You might have just spoken your truth and kept silent. Period. You're going to be happier anyway. You've been happier. You're more balanced. You're more comfortable since this cycle has ended. So now that you're happy, balanced, and the divine is looking out for you and your family, it's like these people are all pissed off. Whoever they are, I don't care who they are. They tried to break your heart. Now they're getting heartbroken. That's the path that they chose. Selfish path. Self-indulgent. Arrogance. Thought that they were high up on the hog. And I'm telling you that's why Spirit is causing them instability with their finances. Because whoever that they chose, you have become a success. You gave, love to this person, nurturing this person. You had no real grievance with this person. You were patient with them, and that's why you're getting good karma. You did all the work that you could possibly work on. You know what I'm saying? You said everything that you had to say. You had nothing but good intention and good values for this person. You saw nothing sinister. You know what I mean? You tried to assist them, help heal them. You tried to do the most for this person. They just squashed you like a bug and gave an offer to someone else. That's why you're gaining the wealth. That's why you're receiving it. And they're pissed off and angry. Because they gave an offer to the wrong person. And now they could be under judgment for it. You know what I mean? You stayed confident and strong, and they betrayed you. And now they're sitting over here under judgment, being betrayed. You know? Those who speak with forked tongue. You know what I mean? Thought that they could do better than you. Thought that they were better than you. Thought that they could produce more with someone else. And Spirit's like, go for it. Let's see where you end up. Well, they don't like where they ended up. That's what the trickster does. That's trickster energy. Pulling the wool over people's eyes. Well, they pulled the wool over your eyes, but now the wool is being pulled over their eyes. Treachery. Trickster energy. Takes one to know one. You want to be a trickster? There's no bigger trickster than the devil themselves. Okay? Deception. That's what they chose. You're too confident. You know your value, your worth. You may have actually said to this person, okay? Some of you may have actually told this person, where you're going, I cannot follow. You may have used your intuition or had actual knowledge that this person was taking the wrong path. You're not, what good is it if you go follow them over there? Who can you assist and help? If you followed this person down the path that they were going on, you'd both be sunk. You chose the right path. Don't beat yourself up. That's thoughts, you know? Searching, endless searching for more, more, more. Never satisfied with who Spirit sent them. There's got to be more. There's got to be something bigger, something better, something more, something more, something more. Never content with what they have. This person cannot live within their own skin. They're never content. There's got to be someone better looking, somebody wealthier, someone this, someone that. Just be grateful and happy for who you have. They could not do that. So that is on them. Some of these other lovers, yes, they're magicians. Yes, they plotted, they schemed, they planned, they did death threats, they did thinking, wishing you were dead, all this other stuff, negative thoughts, casting spells, hiring practitioners. Do you want me to go on? You get the drift. Some of these would have liked to have seen you dead. These other lovers. You're alive. Why? Because you walked a good walk. You talked a good talk. That's why. So it really doesn't matter what they're doing over here. So like your focus is not on them, which is great. Does it exist? Yep, it certainly does. Now, I don't want to go, like, some of these go way over the top. Like, I'm not just talking you're jealous, you're envious person who is like some other lover wishing you were dead, jealous of you. Some of these have really gone to extremes. So it depends on who you are. Like, some of you is going, does that even exist? You darn right it exists. I never realized to what degree until I started doing all these readings and getting emails from people confirming all this for me. I had no clue. Guys, some of these people are really, really ugly, ugly, ugly human beings. I don't care if they're soulmates. I don't care if they're twin flames. I don't care if they're karmics. I don't care who they are. They're just ugly human beings. Distasteful to God. All right? Someone's getting offended at that. Oh well. I gotta just reveal what I gotta reveal. It's not me who's saying that. It's the tarot saying that. So what do you want? That's what God said. I am a jealous, I am an envious God. I'm a vindictive God. I will get even. Especially for those who are going against chosen people. Yes, God will get even. Why do you think that the devil was cast out from heaven in the first place? I mean, come on. So runs amok on the earth. Well, the devil got to have people to do that with, to run amok. But if you're strong and you keep on your path, you will be protected. And that's just the bottom line. So, you know what I mean? Like, some of these, you know, were just envious, jealous people. Some of these started doing like blood magic and sacrifices and more and more and more. Who cares? Now you're a trained puppet for the puppet master. You're still working for somebody instead of, you know, who wants to be controlled. I mean, most people don't realize that. That's the biggest control freak of all is the devil. And people want to go for that. What can I do about it? Nothing. I don't care. I've known lots of people who have, you know, you gotta stand for truth and you gotta stand for honesty. And if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And a lot of these people do. They're easily led, easily deluded, easily confused. Just trained sheep, you know what I mean? That's what Spirit calls sheeple. You just, oh yeah, let me go do that then. My friends are doing it, let me go do that. Oh, I heard about that, let me follow, let me test this out. Not every road you take's a good one, so they cannot complain at the results, okay? If I was to reveal everything that I knew, it's just like, why? I'll give the gist, guys. I'm not going into detail about certain things. I will on other things, especially if I think there's hope, or especially if the cards are indicating that there is a good fighting chance for this person. The only thing you can do is pray. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You've done everything that you could do. You've said everything you could say. You fought the good fight. I mean, it's not as if you just rolled over and keeled over. I mean, you fought like hell for this person. So they gotta learn how to fight. It's their turn to learn how to fight for their own well-beings. They aren't babies. You gotta learn to walk sometime. You gotta learn to stand up and fight for what you believe in sooner or later. And if you don't, then you keep falling for anything. That's just the bottom line. And that's why you're hated, guys. I don't care who hates you. That's why you're hated. But I mean, I can't sit there as a reader and like disclose certain things that I'm not willing to disclose. I will not do it for anybody. I don't mind talking about some of the stuff that Spirit needs you to know, but Spirit don't need you to know certain things, okay? That's Spirit business. Not my business, and not your business to know those things. There's certain things that I'm told not to reveal, and there are certain things I will not reveal. There are other things that I'm allowed to reveal. I will reveal those things. Like, I get some pretty bizarre messages, guys. I know what certain people are doing. Okay? But because I have so many snoops on this channel, I don't want to tip them off. Okay? That's the biggest reason. I don't want to tip them off to what I know and what I don't know. And when my guides tell me no, that's for my own personal information. Might come out at a later time, but it's divine timing. Spirit will let me reveal it when it is time to reveal it. Or Spirit says no, then that's what it means. No means no. Some things I definitely can let you in on, but other things I can't. Because nosy people are watching, guys, and I shouldn't have to say anymore. I've told you what you needed to know. They're not privy to that information, okay? Not through me. So that being said, that should give you a lot more information to go on, guys. It's like you're getting a lot of security, a lot of spiritual protection, a lot of wealth. And you're supposed to be on guard all the time anyways. The devil don't sleep, and neither does Spirit. Always be aware. Always make sure you are protected divinely. Always make sure that your households are cleansed and protected. Make sure you say your prayers for your loved ones. Make sure that your entire households are secure. When you start messing in this kind of business, guys, you got to make sure that you're divinely protected. Like, I could sit here and I could tell you stuff without even doing a reading. I don't need the tarot to tell you what these people are up to, but I go through the motions because you guys like to see it from a tarot card reading. But I actually know more information just sitting here with my mind and my spirit guides. That is not written on any tarot card. And when Spirit says, trust in the Lord, that's what spirit means. Cleanse your homes, your property, your belongings. Say prayers, give thanks, keep your energy light. Make fun if you gotta make fun. Don't be so serious about these subjects, guys. Yes, a lot as bad has happened, but don't give in to it. That's how you get defeated. You've got so much to be thankful for. You have no idea. And so much to be grateful for the things you have and the things that are to come. And focus in on that. It's really important. Take care.